Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, most start with today's news. Shakhtar Donetsk don't bid for Kevin Lopez, where they play for Palmeiras. So Kevin Lopez is a 19-year-old Brazilian. They play on the left side of the wing. So Shakhtar Donetsk will use Kevin Lopez replace the outgoing Mikhailo Mudryk with the on him way to Arsenal. So now what they want to do? The reason say they don't identify a target who go fit play on that left wing because they don't resign to fit say Mikhailo Mudryk will go join Arsenal, because whether I would like it or yes, from what we hear from the media space, we hear say Edu Gaspar don't agree an unwritten deal. He gets in principle. They don't agree a deal in principle with Shakhtar Donetsk, which is £40 million or 40 million euros rather, with some add-ons. So now we say they don't agree. And with the way Mikhailo Mudryk they carry himself for the public domain, everybody knows say he don't set in sight and the final destination now Arsenal. So that's Kevin Lopez. He plays for Brazil under 20, and the guy they play for Palmeiras. Don't forget that same Palmeiras now they Hendrick Day. Arsenal said they go for Hendrick, but the guy don't talk say now Real Madrid won't go join. Even Barca and Liverpool don't pull out. So you have an Hendrick, you have a Kevin Lopez, you have a Danilo where they play for that same Palmeiras. Don't forget, not too long ago they won the Copa Libertadores. Yes. So if Arsenal end up signing Mikhailo Mudryk in January, then we are expecting maybe Danilo to come and join in. So my own happiness for this news be say, for the fact say Shakhtar doesn't look for a replacement. Sure, they've submitted a bid. Not that they've submitted a bid already. Now make Palmeiras agree. It shows they are in the hunt for a new replacement for their staff winger where they come join Arsenal. And Mr. Magode very, very happy because all of us know the challenges what they get now with Gabriel Jesus injury. So we need all the help we can get. So let's just be watching. January will soon come now in a few matter of days. So Gabriel Jesus don't undergo a successful surgery. You get it's no longer a secret. He has done the surgery. Arsenal even announced him. Second talk say waiting remain now in rehabilitation. You get for him to recover from the surgery. So he's expected to be out for 10 to 12 weeks. I will say the talk say him go day out. So we could just hope say the guy will recover on time, because from December to March, we're talking about 3 months. A lot of matches will happen in 3 months. A lot of things can go wrong or go right or stay the status quo. You get all our rivals, people like Manchester United, Man City, everybody they very, very happy. Say Gabriel Jesus don't end get injury, because Jesus is somebody where he no really they score, but he go still they give him mad performances if he no score. You get so it is left for Arsenal to make sure they look for an ideal replacement to replace him. You get using, for me in my own opinion, using a Martinelli or like in Nketiah for that centre forward role, you know, go make sense. Book will enter market, buy somebody will go make sense. You get take a risk on people where they are available. You get Marcus Thuram did there, you get Memphis Depay did there, Kunha did there. So take a risk, you get, because if you are looking for like somebody in the mode of Jesus, if they hard working all the thing, if you don't see him, but you are going to see a fox in the box, because Jesus is not a fox in the box, he's not a target man. So we could look for somebody else. If you don't see somebody in that mode where they run up and down, look for somebody else. The rest go do the work. Look at Haaland, how many running around they do for Man City when they did? Yes, they bust the net. So that's actually what we need. Look at this guy who replaced Ronaldo yesterday. People don't link Arsenal to the guy, say make Arsenal wrong, go for the guy, but this is Don Carlo or something. The guy played very, very well. He gets for as a replacement, score hat-trick. The guy they take IC net, the way the bomb shots. I was very, very amazed. Get so it doesn't make Arsenal go for the guy. More just the watch. I don't know. About David Beckham don't visit England. He get to go encourage the boys. So he can see Saka. Saka can see him. Saka is starstruck. Like Saka, you know, never did in the presence of Beckham before. No. So you can't tell Beckham say make them snap pictures. So they can't snap. So well, and Saka when they talk about David Beckham, say the guy they come, they do normal, say they support them, they hope say them go do well, because you know say England is playing against France, and that match now a very, very tough match. As it stands now in the media space, people know they really give England a fighting chance. Everybody they talk saying that France now go win. Well, in football, you never can say never. Anything can happen. You get. She been Morocco now don't come on Spain now. For those who watch the World Cup, Morocco don't come on Spain, which means Morocco don't enter the next stage, round of 8. Now Morocco don't enter. Now Morocco is like the only African country still left in the fight. You get. And they make us proud. Like everybody they support Morocco. Me, I they carry them on my back. Like they are playing very well with ZH and the rest. They are playing good football. and they are enjoying. So well, they just keep am the coach. Mostly where they go feel rich. You get, who knows? Maybe they go enter final. Hold the watch. Away from that, so Arsenal, the reason say they won't go for Carlos Soler. So this guy they play for PSG, and PSG bought him from Valencia. But the problem come be say, you know, say PSG now a star-studded team. They get so many stars. So the guy don't come get space to play. Could you believe that in this season alone, the guy don't play only 5 matches, and those 5 matches when he don't play, he no see 90 minutes for those matches. So that is why PSG now they don't see the guy as supposed to requirement, like they made a mistake to bring him. He's a good player. Say they're not supposed to bring him because he's not playing anything. I just they call him on the table, the Benjamin. So now they are ready to offload him, get more money, and go for other prospects. So now, because Arteta don't they admire this guy when they for Valencia. So now if you say he don't they PSG, you know they play. Arteta the reason to bring him. Now we be say Gabriel Jesus don't get injury. The guy, me, I don't go lie for now. I don't know him before, but I remember say when Spain they play against Morocco, him play for Spain. You get, so if he no good, he no go play for Spain. Carlos Soler, go check out Soler. I want go check YouTube after this podcast, so make us see how good the guy is, because now we are looking for ideal replacements for a Gabriel Jesus, because we cannot leave things to chance. We cannot say okay, let's manage what we have. No. This is not the era. As long as we are now, so we know the reason the league again. Our top 4 is in jeopardy, because if we don't get an ideal replacement, all those 5-point lead will get against all those kind Man City. Before you know, we go relinquish and we'll just go up in smoke. So we need to buy somebody, and God just do one for us. Say this injury no come at a bad time. It came close to January, and now World Cup on day, so we are on break. Our first match coming back will be on the 26th, which is Boxing Day. We are playing against West Ham. So after that West Ham match, so we will make sure say we don't enter January. We don't. In short, by now we're supposed to do the agree deals in principle, so that once the January just reach like this, the person will just fly, come do medical, we hit the ground running again, because there is no time again. Many people go to watch to see how we go cope without the results, whether we go fail, whether we go do anyhow. A lot of eyes will be on Arsenal and just pray, make the pressure no gets to the boys. So this Carlos Soler, we'll just see whether everything will be talk is cheap and we are really going for him. Let's continue to watch. Our Barcelona side don't come outside. They interested in signing Martinelli. That one can shock everybody, because for the World Cup, when they say back at the scouts Martinelli has about 18 months left on his contract. So the reason say if they give him a project, say no go fit sign new contract for Arsenal. But where they don't understand, or what they don't understand, they say Martinelli is in love with Arsenal. This boy don't always talk and say make Arsenal give him a contract, make him sign. Say no get time to negotiate. And the love we get for Arsenal, it is very big, because Arsenal made him who he is. If not for Arsenal, they no go invite our Congo World Cup, you get, because we bought him from the 3rd division of Brazilian side Ituano FC, and they will buy him for £6 million. You get, look at him today. This guy, if we want to sell him, we're going to command at least more than £50 million if we want to sell him. So back at the scamper, but Arsenal, they just believe say the guy no be issue. They say when the time reach, you'll give him. People they really concerned about all those kind of Saliba, Bukayo Saka, and then when they give contract, say better than sign before we look other people. So make anybody advise backer, so when they come from Martinelli, maybe they no reason I'm making, but they just mark up for that list because one lady they don't fit see her. Our Mikhailo Mudryk don't come aside from media settings when they show in value and how in don't grow. So Baba can put one picture for an Instagram page. So they call it talk say what did the picture mean, because for Ukraine language they put that. So they call it say what did the picture mean now. Before 2022, my valuation na £15 million. Then for 2022 now, say valuation only like £40 million. If they take here and they give himself value, you get. So I know say all those Carlo Nicotini will be the director for football director for Shakhtar Donetsk. Nobody happy, and Dario Serna will be director of football. And nobody happy over there. So well, other one are their own cup of rice. My own be say come January, everybody knows. Arsenal and Mikhailo and 5 and 6. So by January, make the guy come. So if he come, it will soften the blow of that Gabriel Jesus, so we don't lose again, because I'm not get 100% confidence in Ketia. I'm sorry to say that I'm not highly confident in him. So we need somebody new to come in, hit the ground running, and make the loss of Gabriel Jesus hurt less. Yes, no go to pain us. That's what we need. About Charlie Watt self, don't come and say talk about Emile Smith Rowe. So we can talk say this Emile Smith Rowe now when they come back for the second stanza of the league. So it go make sense. Say for your own opinion, they say making advice. Because Arteta say go advise and say make Emile Smith Rowe come in, go play on the left. Then if Emile Smith Rowe go play on the left, then make Martinelli play on the center forward row. Make play centrally. then Saka will come play for the right. So how all this one will be, I don't know how it will work. They will be very young, it will be an exciting team to watch. Like in case of counter attack, everybody will get pace. But in terms of like bullying, they will bully them. That's what me I don't want. So that's why me I always advise them, we'll just go for a Marcus Thuram or a Memphis Depay. At least just sign them, make them for help us till Jesus come back. They'll go to rotate them. If they're playing well, why not? For me, there are no separate cows at Arsenal. If somebody comes in, hits the ground running, be giving us the goals, you don't drop them. Look at Portugal. I don't always give this Portugal example because it is recent. Portugal dropped a Ronaldo who is like a legend, a living legend. Dropped him and put a Goncalo. A Goncalo entered there, he scored hat-trick. Are you telling me in the next match that they can't drop a Goncalo, can't they put Ronaldo because Ronaldo is a legend? There shouldn't be sacred cows at any club. Sacred cows in the sense that there shouldn't be an automatic start. As that guy don't score hat-trick, next man is supposed to put him. That is the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to maintain the status quo of what is on the ground. Don't be say because Ronaldo now Ronaldo, you can't kind of put it okay because he's a legend. The same thing I'm expecting at Arsenal. You buy somebody who comes in, he's the ground running, Gabriel Jesus will stay on the Benjamin. That's what it's supposed to be. There are no sacred cows. If you don't know that today. So Gabriel Jesus don't come aside for Instagram, when he drop some kind post, come talk say he go dey back strongly, come put a strength emoji, say he go dey back, and just in no time again. So I pray and I make the guy recover quickly because they talk say for Granit Xhaka own, when Granit Xhaka get this cruciate ligament injury, it took him 70 days, not 3 months. So it depends. They say now the flow of blood now go depend, now go determine how quickly the person will take recover. But maximum time like 3 months. You get the minimum time it can be less. That's the thing, but not more than 3 months. That's what we are expecting. But that 3 months is not life for you. It's too big. A lot of things can go wrong in 3 months. You get, and a lot of things can still go right in 3 months, depending on how we handle this loss of Gabriel Jesus. So everybody's keenly interested in what will happen in January. If Arsenal no sign a centre forward for January, me personally go believe they're not serious. They're not serious with this top 4 ambition we ready fight for, because you can't be converting a winger in this time. Like there's no time for experimentation. You need to sign like for like. That's what I'm expecting, and I believe say all this is really top for media space. I'm not the only one saying it. Top journalists and Sky Sport and the likes are saying it all the time. So I expect say Mikel Arteta, Edu Gaspar, Vina Ivan Kasham, and Richard Garlick, all of them they use that tongue, pound their teeth to see how things they go on, to understand say they need a centre forward, and centre forwards are so many in the market to get. Go there, take a risk, buy one, and let's see how it goes. Our mandatory spirits for Bundesliga, where they call Sherman Curl, don't come outside and tell us say Arsenal they willing to spend up to 70 million euros for a Leroy Sane. And the problem with Leroy Sane, they can't get for that Bayern Munich now. They can't explain am. So they can't talk say for there the coach can't put the guy on the right wing, so making the play with Serge Gnabry. So now 2 of them get that wing, and now the coach favors Serge Gnabry. Gnabry gets the fighting role and is playing there. Now naturally, Leroy Sane is a player that plays in Martinelli's wing. He plays on the left. Get now there the guy they thrive. So now you are putting him in a different place, in a different wing where he's not a professional, and asking him to fight with Serge Gnabry over there. Say it no make sense. That is why the guy is not happy. He's not playing game there. He just there, they collect money, and no player wants that is very very young to stay there and be languishing on the Benjamin. That is why he's looking for greener pastures. But Bayern never give the approval for him to leave. You get, so Arsenal need to approach them, add more pressure, give them money, and sign the player to hit the ground running, because we need somebody else on the wings. Gabriel Jesus don't go now. Before you know now, one day something if you go happen to Saka. Gabriel Jesus na 3 months. Within that 3 months, anything can happen to Saka or Martinelli. No, anything can happen. So what do we do then? So that's why we need to hit the ground running, go to the market, get mad replacement. And who talks so we no go to see the score go? Who get sign main person? Go see the score and see the play well. So don't be say Arsenal they built around one player. No, we are not like that. So if you know what yesterday, you should check the top left corner of your screen. Go see the thumbnail. Click and so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and game out.